I'm with Lara Krichevsky from Jerusalem. Now, Lara, were you born in Jerusalem?
No, I was born in Ural. It's a small town in between Russia and Kazakhstan.
And what was life like there in that country?
Well, actually, I've had a very good life there with my family. I spent there my childhood, and it's been nice, blessed time.
And you made Aliyah to Israel. Why did you come from Kazakhstan to Israel?
Yeah, first of all, because of my Jewish roots, and also I believe I just been led by God to do it, and yeah, I'm happy about it.
Now, you made Aliyah. Is it easy to make Aliyah to come from another country here to Israel?
Well, actually, it's not too easy, and also when I made Aliyah, I was almost 19 years old, but all what I had with me it was a suitcase and $200. But yeah, I actually came with a program, and God really sorted everything out. It's been good.
And were you able to find a place to stay and begin to develop yourself here in the land?
Yes, as I said, I came with a youth program. First of all, in Tiberia, I stayed for a half year in kibbutz there. And when I went to Jerusalem, and as a musician, my first profession is a musician, so I've started to study at Academy of Music of Rubin. So, and since where I lived in a dormitory, and yeah, I stayed in Jerusalem since when.
Now, when you come to somewhere like Israel, does the government help you to make Aliyah?
Yes. We received some help from the government as well. It was very helpful at that time.
Now, today you actually work for God TV here in Jerusalem. What sort of things do you do for God TV?
I'm doing network planning, yeah, and I'm very blessed by being there and doing what I'm doing. Yeah.
And what is network planning?
Well, actually, we have our team based in Plymouth, and I'm a part of the network planning team. We have 4 more guys there in Plymouth office with Wendy Alec, and what we do, we are planning the programming and doing lots of stuff together.
Now, when you work for God TV, do you see many blessings from God?
Yes, of course. Yeah, we do.
And just in your personal life, have you seen God really blessing you here in Jerusalem?
Yes, we are very blessed, and God's really provides in every area, and we every day, daily, we see many blessings from the Lord.
And are you involved in a Messianic congregation here in Jerusalem?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And what's it like for you being here in a Messianic congregation here in Jerusalem?
Well, it's very important for us to stay together, to be part of the Messianic congregation, especially in these times, my congregation is an old city. Yeah, and I'm doing the children's work there, and it's very blessed.
Is it easy doing children's work?
Well, it's not easy, but it's a big blessing. Yeah.
And is the Messianic congregation a healthy congregation?
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Is it growing and growing more and more? Are people getting saved here in the Holy Land?
Well, yes, we cannot see too many, but our congregation is not big. I mean, we have different small congregations, but we can see people are receiving Jesus, but not too many as like out of country.
Now, you live here in Jerusalem, and rockets have been coming here into Jerusalem lately. What's it like hearing the siren going off and telling you that a rocket is coming here into the city?
Yeah, well, it's not easy, it's stressful, and of course I believe in God's protection, and as a single mom I have a daughter, and but I think it's good to be ready, to be prepared when it comes, when you hear the siren, actually to know what to do, where to go. I mean, to be prepared, because it can catch you everywhere. I mean, at home, outside, at your workplace, in the shower. So I mean, it's good to know what to do. And actually, when me personally, when I hear the siren, it's like my heart stops and goes somewhere down. So, and you have to react fast. And here in Jerusalem, we actually have a 1.5 minute, which is huge if we look at the different areas like of Israel, where people have less than 1 minute left, like 30 seconds, 50 seconds. Can you imagine 50 seconds to run somewhere to the shelter? I mean, It's very stressful, and especially when you have kids around and all these people. So yeah, it's not easy. But I cannot say that we live here like that we too afraid or whatever. No, the life continues, but it's not easy. But yeah, with God's help,
Yeah.
making it through.
Yeah. So do you have a bomb shelter in your building where you can go to?
Yes, we do, but actually in my house, in my place where we live, it's a small place, and I've been talking to our neighbors as well, and most of us we prefer to stay home, because like me, myself and my daughter, we found the most safe place in the house, and also we have 2 pets at home, so we put it like everyone all together in one room, so the most protected as we think, and actually we stay there.
Now you also have a daughter. What's it like for her when the siren goes off? Is she scared?
Well, actually, she's here. Would you like to ask her?
So Roni, what's it like for you when the siren goes off and a rocket is coming into Jerusalem?
A little bit afraid, but it's fine.
Do you have long to get to the bomb shelter?
1 minute, I think.
Now, do you think that the rockets are actually getting better that are coming from Gaza? Are they reaching more into Jerusalem?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, yeah, lately they still can fire the rockets to Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, of course. But Paul, we know exactly how many rockets they still have. We really pray every day, and we really are thankful also to God first of all, and also for the Iron Dome and for our army.
And now you talk about the Iron Dome. What is the Iron Dome?
Well, actually, it's very good development, the protection rocket system, and it's very successful here in Israel, and it saved many lives.
So does that actually shoot a rocket up to shoot the rockets out of the sky?
Yes, yeah. It's actually recognized the rocket and goes up and finds it and bombs it.
Now, there's talk of a ceasefire at the moment. Do you think it's right to have a ceasefire, or should Israel actually go into Gaza and deal with Hamas and deal with the problem, and that will bring peace for Israel and the Palestinians?
I think it's better if we won't go to do the ground operation there, but maybe just continue to fight the terrorist targets, the rockets, because and even some people, as I said, and on the borders there, the people who have at least 50 seconds to hide, and if they know, like, we accepted the process, and we want to do we want the fire Hamas targets there, but they will continue, and we actually don't want, like, in a week or in 2 weeks to them to start it again, but also as a believers, also we do care about the people there, and it's important. And every time when we pray for our soldiers, for our country, for protection of our people, and also for our government, we also pray for the Palestinian people, for the innocent people there, so they can have a peaceful life. But the reality is that they're under Hamas, and my prayer is that really God's light, the light of Jesus Christ, will go into all these dark places, and the people will know Jesus, because He loves them.
Now, have you heard any explosions when a rocket has came over and the Iron Dome has shot them down? Have you heard any explosions with that?
Yes, the ones last week, I was at my workplace. I've been working late. I think it was in about 6 p.m. and we've heard the siren, so we had to run downstairs, like in about 7th floor downstairs, to find a shelter. And we've heard in about 4 explosions. Later I've heard it's been more, like 5 or 6 explosions. But what I've heard has been about 4 explosions, yeah.
Does that make you scared, thinking that there could be your friends out there and they could be close to a rocket?
Yes, of course. And even while we are in the shelter, we start, to call to our friends, to family, to check everyone is okay. For example, my parents, they cannot, especially my mom, she cannot, run so fast. And even the place where they stay, they have a shelter, a bomb shelter. But she would go downstairs because for her it will take me about 10 minutes to get there, and she has only 1.5 minutes, so she decided just to stay at home. And my dad, he won't go there without her, so they just decided to stay in the flat.
And what's your prayer finally for Israel at this time?
Well, as we always pray for the protection and for a peace, and just be quiet without any rockets, without sirens, so we'll just have a peaceful life.
Okay, Laura, thank you very much.
You're welcome.